Blazing the ones and twos.
I bring that heat.
It's DJ Hard-Hit Harry in the mix.
I'll make it hot.
YNBS Haitian All-Stars.
Starry, starry night, paint your palette blue and gray. Look out on a summer's day with eyes that know the darkness in my soul. Shadows on the hills, sketch the trees and the daffodils, catch the breeze and the winter chills in colors on the snowy linen land. Now I understand what you tried to say to me, and how you suffered for your sanity, and how you tried to set them free. They would not listen, they did not know how. Perhaps they'll listen now. Starry, starry night, flaming flowers that brightly blaze, swirling clouds in violet haze, reflect in Vincent's eyes of china blue, colors changing hue. Morning fields of amber grain, weathered faces lined in pain, are soothed beneath the artist's loving hand. Now I understand what you tried to say to me, and how you suffered for your sanity, and how you tried to set them free. They would not listen, they did not know how. Perhaps they'll listen now, for they could not love you, but still your love was true. And when no hope was left inside on that starry, starry night, you took your life as lovers often do. But I could have told you, Vincent, this world was never meant for one as beautiful as you.
Blazing the ones and twos.
I bring that heat.
It's DJ Hard-Hit Harry in the mix.
I'll make it hot.
YNBS Haitian All-Stars.
Hello, it's me. I've thought about us for a long, long time. Maybe I think too much, but something's wrong. There's something here that doesn't last too long. Maybe I shouldn't think of you as mine. Seeing you, or seeing anything as much as I do you, I take for granted that you're always there. I take for granted that you just don't care. Sometimes I can't
are young, heartache to heartache, we stand. No promises, no demands. Love is a battlefield.
Represent that team, Haitian All-Stars.
You're making me go, then making me stay. Why do you hurt me so bad? It would help me to know, do I stand in your way? Or am I the best thing you've had? Believe me, I can't tell you why. But I'm trapped by your love, and I'm chained to your side. We are young, heartache to heartache, we stand. No promises, no demands. Love is a battlefield. We are strong. No one can tell us we're wrong. Searching our hearts for so long, both of us knowing love is a battlefield.
Blazing the ones and twos.
I bring that heat.
It's DJ Hard-Hit Harry in the mix.
I make it hot.
YMBS Haitian All-Stars.
But if you want to know how I really feel, get the cameras rolling, get the action going. Baby, you know our love for you is real. Take me where you want to, man, my heart you steal. More, more, more. How do you like it? How do you like it? More, more, more. How do you like it? How do you like it? More, more, more. How do you like it? How do you like it? How do you like your love? How do you like your love? But if you want to know how I really feel, just get the cameras rolling, get the action going. Baby, you know my love for you is real. So take me where you want to, man, my heart you steal. More, more, more. How do you like it? How do you like it? More, more, more. How do you like it? How do you like it? More, more, more. How do you like it? How do you like your love?
Hey Matt, it's him. Hey Matt, it's him. Hey Matt, it's him.
Blazing the ones and twos.
I bring that heat.
Hey
It's
Matt,
DJ
it's
Hard-Hit
him.
Harry in the mix.
You talking Markley?
YMBS Haitian
I haven't really talked
All-Stars.
to him, but he looks pretty down.
He looks pretty down. Yeah, well, maybe we should cheer him up then.
What do you suppose we should do?
Well, does he like butter tarts?
I was lying on the grass of Sunday morning of last week, indulging in my self-defeat. My mind was thugged, all laced and bugged, all twisted, wrong and beat. Uncomfortable, 3 feet deep. Now the fuzzy stare from not being there, on a confusing morning week, impair my tribal lunar speak. And of course you can't become if you only say what you would have done. So I missed a million miles of fun. I know it's up for me,
If you steal my sunshine,
making sure I'm not in too deep.
if you steal my sunshine,
Keep me versed and on my feet.
if you steal my sunshine.
Chip, come here.
Wow, look at her.
I know.
Man, I've never seen Sharon look so bad before.
I did once before, but this is pretty bad.
Yeah, what do you think she got up to last night? Sharon! I love you!
How much of your mind, baby? 'Cause in this life, things are much harder than the afterworld. This life, you're on your own. And if the elevator tries to break you down, so crazy, punch a higher floor. Don't lie, the world you're living in. Take a look around, at least you got friends. I call my old lady for a friendly word. She picked up the phone, dropped it on the floor. It's all I heard. I'm not gonna let the elevator break us down. Oh no, let's go crazy. Let's get nuts. Look for the purple, but then I did it. Put us in the truck. Let's go. I'm excited, don't know why. Maybe it's 'cause we're all gonna die. When we do, what's it all for? Better live now, for
blazing the ones and twos.
I bring that heat.
It's DJ Hardhead Harry in the mix.
I'll make it hot.
YMBS Haitian All-Stars.
Yeah. Happy birthday to my cousin Guy. What's going on, y'all? Welcome. All right, y'all. So this is a special stream dedicated to one of my favorite cousins. I have some favorite cousins, right? But this one right here, I gotta say is the soundtrack to my 80s. All right, soundtrack to my 80s. And I had to definitely play some joints that defined some of the music that defined me and my cousin's journey. Okay, high school, getting in trouble, you know what I mean? Like, we got stories, man. When I tell you Guy and I have stories, we have stories. Let's just say, sorry, Mom. I don't know if Mom and Dad's gonna see this, but I probably smoked my first joint with Guy. Okay, sorry, Mom. Sorry, Mata Tuzette. Sorry, I'm sorry. In case you didn't know, Mish knows. You know what up, Mish? Devil Man, story time. That's right. Yo, welcome. Yes, I smoked my first spliff with Guy, definitely. And Jack Juice and Brian Berry in Union, New Jersey. There, I said it. Sorry. But this is how much Guy means to me, man. Guy is my cousin from Union, the Union side of the family, the Florida side of the family. Shout out to the Delisforts. Shout out to the Breyers. Shout out to Super JB. I see you, cuz. Mish, I see you. I love you. Marlene, Mert, the entire family, man. Oh, man. Let me tell you, Mato Tuzette, of course, Tongi. Guy and I connected in high school, freshman year of high school. I think it was like 81, 82, 81. And, we went to Seton Hall Prep together, all right? So first year high school, freshman year, and then I meet this guy, run into this guy, I think it was in French class, all right? And I always say I wish I took Spanish, because French was like, I was trying to get that easy A, you know what I'm saying? And Guy took that class too. He's Haitian, we're both of Haitian descent, of course, Haitian. But we met in French class, and I took French, like I said, to get that easy A, to eat the easy A. And I was like, I'm gonna coast through this class, get this easy A, and then I'm good. And then Guy and I connected, man. And Guy took me to his crib in Vauxhall, New Jersey. Union, New Jersey, Vauxhall to be exact. There's a section of Union called Vauxhall, right by Union Market at the time. It's now called Home Depot, but back then it was called the Union Market. That was our hangout spot. And we just had a ball, man. I mean, I'm talking about the 80s. We're talking about MTV, the debut of MTV. And it's crazy because here it is, MTV just shut down. MTV just shut down after what? Over 45 years, something like that. And we were there, we were at the inception of the beginning of MTV. So if you can imagine, that was our musical soundtrack at that time, that and Video Music Box, Uncle Ralph McDaniels, so shout out to Uncle Ralph McDaniels. But MTV in particular, we got exposed to artists like Michael Jackson, of course, who just ruled MTV at the time. Of course, Prince. And a lot of the, the 80s bands, that came out at the time, like Tom Tom Club, Wang Chung, Sting from the Police, of course, the Police, and we're huge, Sting and the Police fans, you know what I mean? And, when Sting came out with his solo album, Dream of the Blue Turtles, we were on it. Guy was on it. We wore that album out. Dream of the Blue Turtles, with If You Love Somebody, Set Them Free, and you know, Be Still My Beating Heart. You know, just all these great songs from that album that we completely immersed ourselves into. So shout out to my cousin Guy. I love you. Happy birthday. This stream is a special stream. Like I said, it's really a lot of 80s music, but also a lot of, you know, the tunes that we absolutely love. And it could be anything. It could be rock, it could be pop, it could be hip hop, it could be, you know, and this is a part one. This is part one. I got a part two coming. All right. I got a part two coming, but this is definitely part one because there's so much music from the 80s that we, and let me just say this. Guy and I started DJing together. He was one of the first people that I began DJing with, besides, you know, Jean-Marc. Shout out to Jean-Marc. Shout out to Les. Those are my family from Newark, New Jersey. Of course, Foo. What up, Foo? You know, DJ Tony Martin, Anthony Martin, who lived in Irvington at the time. But Guy, being out with family, and we saw each other every day. We went to school together. We were collecting records. We started collecting records and bringing it back to, you know, the we didn't even have a turntable back then. We just had a record player with a cassette that we used to make pause button mixes. I mean, that was the beginning of our DJ crew. And we were Triple Threat Disco. All right, Triple Threat Disco. It's myself, Guy, and DJ Tony Martin, Anthony Martin Anthony. So yeah, that was our crew back then. That was Triple Threat Disco. That was the beginning of my DJ journey. All right, Triple Threat Disco. And that was, like I said, me and Guy, man, we just bought records. We bought a lot of, you know, like I said, early hip hop. You know, just yo. A lot of stuff that I'm gonna play is gonna be like, Guy, remember this? Remember this? So Guy, just rock with me, all right? Rock with me. And for everybody out there that's just joining us, thank you for being here. This is, I think, the best way for me to show love to people like my family, my friends, is to play music. You know, to play music and to take you on a journey, take you there. All right? So enjoy the vibes. Thank you for being here. Happy birthday in advance to Jana Bergen. Jana Bergen. What up, Jana? Somebody's coming to New York City, huh? Wow. I hope I get to connect with you. It's a very busy week. Today is my son's birthday. All right, my youngest son. His name is Ngozi. Y'all know him. Y'all have seen him. Happy birthday, 5 years old. Happy birthday, Ngozi. Happy birthing day to my queen, my everything. Rabeezy Weezy. Oh man, this morning we woke up and we're just like taking it back to the moments leading up to the birth, you know, moments leading up to the birthday. And it was very, 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 very emotional, but beautiful nonetheless. Beautiful memories right up until Ngozi arrived. And it's been nonstop ever since. Absolutely. And if you know Ngozi, if you've seen the post, if you see what I'm doing, if you see what we're doing, he's just nothing but amazing. And so grateful that he made it here 5 years ago. And tomorrow is my eldest son's birthday. All right. Elijah Charles, he's my eldest son, my firstborn. I had him at 21 years old. And Eli's just remarkably special, man. Just like, he's my first. He's my firstborn. The first experience with fatherhood. Something that it just never leaves you. So a lot of what I brought, you know, to my children, Molly, of course, my middle daughter, was from the learning curves and everything that I've learned from Elijah. So happy birthday in advance to Elijah. he will always be truly, truly special to me. You know, that was, again, you know, 88, 1988. And so let's catch a vibe. Happy birthday, Guy. Happy birthday, Ngozi. Happy birthday in advance, Elijah. Let's vibe, y'all. Jana, thanks for the sub. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for the resub. Thank you, Jana. What up, Devro, man? Shout out to everybody checking in right now.
Safe, dance.
We can dance if we want to. We can leave your friends behind.
Grits and butter, I see you.
Friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, well, they're
Grits and butter, welcome, Grits and butter.
We can go where we want to, a place where they will never find. And we can act like we come from out of this world, leave the real one far behind. And we can dance.
Happy birthday in advance to Jana. Shout out to all my Libras, happy birthday, Guy.
We can dance if we want to. We can leave your friends behind. Cause your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, well, they're no friends of mine. See, we can go where we want to, place where they will never find. And we can act like we come from out of this world, leave the real one far behind. We can dance.
Stick 'em, ha ha ha, stick 'em. Stick 'em, ha ha ha, stick 'em.
We can go when we want to. Night is young and so am I. And we can just feel deep from our hearts to our feet. That's a plan with the beat.
Stick 'em, ha ha ha, stick 'em. Stick 'em, ha ha ha, stick 'em. Stick 'em, ha ha ha, stick 'em. Gonna run the beatbox in the fest.
Guy, remember this?
Now with the mind-blowing body rocking D3MC to all the homeboys and the young ladies, we're gonna rock a fierce beat with the human beatbox. And to the sucker MCs, jump off our jocks. His DJ name is Grandmaster Doc Mac. We'll repeat it if we have to, once or twice. We're gonna take it from the bottom and straight to the top. So check it out, party people, it's the human beatbox.
Ladies and the ones and twos.
I bring that heat.
It's DJ Hardhead Harry in the mix. I'll make it hot. YMBS Haitian All Stars.
Now we may be a little chubby, but don't feel slow. We guarantee you one thing: we can surely come to the party and rock the house as we harmonize and start to turn it out. So bust the fresh move and take it from me. Listen to the fifth sounds of the disco 3. Ha ha.
Once again, y'all, we taking it back. Shout out to Guy once again. This was our era.
Prince Marky T, Kuroski, the human beatbox, providing the beat. 1,000 pounds put all together. The Disco Brothers to last forever. And as we enter the room, you know the crowd starts quaking. The crowd starts breaking, and the body starts shaking to the funky rhythm of the beat go fast. So bust the fresh move, individual rap. Marky T, now I'm Marky T, but you can call me the Prince. And I have a slight problem that I couldn't solve since I was a tire. See, I overate at a steady pace rate. Yeah, I'm overweight, but it ain't no thing, cause I'm always fresh and guaranteed to pass any MC contest like Eminem's candy. One mouth in your hand to be a real loud lover is where I stand. Now the song it might be funny and some sort of glory, but listen to the words as I tell my story. Now it started off when I was very small. Out the bar with talking kids, playing candles off.
I'm telling you, we taking it there. Let's go.
Friends come out at night. Friends come out at night. Friends come out at night.
This was the soundtrack to my senior class show.
Discos don't open till after dark.
Yeah.
And it ain't till 12 till the party really starts. And I always had to be home by 10, right before the fun was about to begin. Crowds of people lined up inside and out. just for one reason, to rock the house. But in the daytime, the streets were clear. You couldn't find a good freak anywhere, cause the freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night.
Thanks for dropping those rewards.
The freaks come out. The freaks come out at night.
Thanks for dropping those channel point rewards. Grits and butter, I see.
The freaks come out at night. The freaks come out. The freaks come out at night. Now when freaks get dressed to go out at night, they like to wear leather jackets, chains and spikes. They wear rips and zippers all in their shirts. Real tight pants and fresh mini skirts. All kinds of colors running through their hair, and you can just about spot a freak anywhere. But then again, you could know someone all their life and might not know they're a freak unless you see them at night. Cause the freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night. The freaks come out. The freaks come out at night. 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 The freaks come out. The freaks come out at night. Now the party's jumping, the place is packed, and when the crowd's like this, I'm ready to rap. But before I can buzz around on the mic, freaks are all over me like
white on rice.
Freaks come in all shapes, sizes, and colors, but what I like about them most is that they're real good lovers. They do it in the park, they do it in the dark, but most freaks are known for breaking hearts. You can never tell what a freak is thinking of, and you may never catch a freak without at least one glove. They don't walk, when they step, they strut. And 9 times out of 10 they drive you nuts. So take my advice, you don't stand a chance. Freaks are so bad, they got their own dance. So if you wanna live a nice quiet life, do yourself a favor, don't come out at night. Cause
2 years ago, a friend of mine needs to say some MC rhyme. So I said this rhyme I'm about to say.
Blazing the ones and twos. I bring that heat. It's DJ Hardhead Harry in the mix. I make it hot. YNBS Haitian All Stars.
2 years ago, a friend of mine asked me to say some MC rhyme. So I said this rhyme I'm about to say. The rhyme was there, but then it went this way. Took a test to become an MC, and Orange Cliff became amazed at me. So Larry put me inside, he stacked to lack. The chauffeur drove off and we never came back. Dave cut the record down to the bone, and now they got me rocking on the microphone. And then we talking autographs, and tears and laughs, champagne, caviar, and bubble bath. You see, that's the life that I lead, and you sucker MCs is who I be. So take it that move back, get your heart attack, because there's nothing in the world that run no level like a cold track.
Alright, you kids get to bed, I get the story. Y'all tucked in? Here we go. 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 Once upon a time not long ago. Here we go. Once upon a time not long ago, when people wore pajamas and lived life slow, where laws were stern and justice stood, and people were behaving like they ought to good, there lived a little boy who was misled by another little boy, and this is what he said. Me and you tonight, we're gonna make some cash, robbing old folks and make cash. They did the job, money came with ease, but one couldn't stop, it's like he had a disease. He robbed another sister, and a brother. Tried to rob a man who was a DT cover. The cop grabbed his arm, he started acting erratic. He said, "Keep still, boy, no need for static." Punched him in his belly and he gave him a slap. But little did he know the little boy was strapped. The kid pulled out a gun, he said, "Why'd you hit me?" The barrel set straight for the cop's kidney. The cop got scared, the kid he starts to figure, I'll do years if I pull this trigger. So he cold dashed and ran around the block. Cop radios into another lady cop. He ran by a tree, there he saw the sister. Shot for the head, he shot back but he missed her. Looked round good and from expectations he decided he'd hit for the subway stations. But she was coming and he made a left. He was running top speed till he was out of breath. Knocked an old man down and swore he killed him. Then he made his move to an abandoned building. Ran up the stairs up to the top floor. Opened up a door there, guess who he saw? Who? Dave, the dope fiend shooting dope. Who don't know the meaning of water nor soap?
Now Peter,
Piper,
pick peppers, but run rock,
Rock,
Humpty
Dumpty,
fell
down,
That's his art.
time,
Jack,
nimble,
what?
nimble,
And he was
quick,
but jam,
Master Mud, Faster Jacks or Jay's dick.
Now little Bo Peep Cole lost her sheep, and Rip Van Winkle fell hell asleep. And out of chilling summer in Wonderland, Jack serving Jill bucket in his hand. And damn at the stage making out that sound. The turntables might wobble, but they don't fall down.
Once again, y'all, DJ Hard Hittin Harry. Stay with me, stay with me. Happy birthday, Guy. Hey, Guy, remember this? Let's go.
We are the funky all-stars. We're on a mission to rock your heart. We don't need no music. We don't ever have to use it. We got the man for the job. Scratch your galaxy.
Shout out to Rabia, my Buffalo gal.
3 Buffalo gals go around the outside.
It's DJ Hard Hittin Harry, half man, half amazing. Represent that team, Haitian All Stars.
Of course. Guy and I connected when the early days of hip hop. You already know the vibes. I was popping and all that, you know.
First Buffalo gal go around the outside, round the outside, round the outside. You know it. 2 Buffalo gals go around the outside, round the outside, round the outside.
Let's go.
3 Buffalo gals go around the outside. 4 Buffalo gals go around the outside, round the outside, round the outside. 4 Buffalo gals go around the outside and don't your partners.
Once again, shout out to Rabia, my Buffalo gal. Happy birthday day. Happy birthday, Ngozi. Happy early birthday to Eli. It's the Midday Mixtape. Hard Hittin Harry.
Girl, it's a pity that you're so dirty. We all are dancing just to be with me. So pretty, you got me loco. You're so silly, you're every plus soul. Yeah, ha, you're my Buffalo girl. Yeah, it's a pity that you're so dirty. You're only dancing just to be friendly. So pretty, you got me loco. You're so pretty, you make me plus soul.
You see, you see, you see,
Buffalo boy go around the outside, round the outside, round the outside. 2 Buffalo boys go around the outside, round the outside, round the outside. 3 Buffalo boys go around the outside. 4 Buffalo boys go around the outside, round the outside, round the outside. 4
twos. I bring that heat. It's DJ Hardhead Harry in the mix. I make it hot. YBS Haitian All Stars.
Rock, new wave of soul, pop music, salsa, rock and roll, calypso, reggae, rhythm and blues, master mix those #1 hits. Play that favorite song of mine and accept my calls on the
request line.
DJ will play just what you wanna get down to show. I know how to
round.
That beat, why don't you play it for me? Switch the mix, Mr. DJ. That beat, why don't you play it for me? Switch the mix, Mr. DJ. That beat.
Now this song right here, I gotta bring Cousin Pat into this. Rest in peace, Cousin Pat, P-Man P, Miami, Florida. Shout out to Super JB. When this song came out, P-Man P was here in Jersey, Vauxhall. And we looked up to P-Man. We looked up to P-Man P. P-Man P was our mentor, our DJ mentor. Let's go. Come on. DJ Hard Hittin' Harry.
I'm going down. It's DJ Hard Hittin' Harry. Represent that team, Haitian All Stars.
This was the soundtrack. Shout out to everybody on Twitch right now, rocking with me. Drop something in the chat. Let me know you're tuning in, wherever you're tuning in from, wherever you're tuning in from. Drop a hello in the chat. Let me know you're tuning in. Devil Man's here. My brother. My fellow Libra. Let's go. Once again, y'all, DJ Hard Hittin' Harry live and direct, man. Now, you know, today it's all about birthday celebration, birthday mix. I want to say birthday mix tribute to my cousin Guy. He just turned 58. I'm 59. We're pushing on 60. We're knocking on 60. And we were there when, at the early inception of hip hop culture in the 80s. And this was our soundtrack. This was our soundtrack. So I had to definitely, you know how I do, man. I show love through music. And I have to definitely play some joints that, reminded me of when we first connected. And, it's what they say. You give people their flowers while they're still here, not when they're gone. So that's the kind of person that I am. I definitely want to give flowers to my beautiful dear cousin Guy, who was there for a lot of my growing pains, man. When I first got my license, you know what I'm saying, and I, you know what I mean, and just like when I first started driving, and just the teenage years, man, the hard years, you know, school, early adulting, you know, young adult. And he was there throughout a lot of those moments in my life, man. So I definitely wanted to show honor and respect to my cousin, and also my cousin Mish. Mish was right there with us. I'm so proud of her today and what she does, just, you know, doing her thing in her community and running for office for various holding positions, you know, in the city, and just taking care of mom and dad, you know what I'm saying, and just, you know, just making things happen. And I appreciate you, Mish. I love you too. You already know how I feel about you. So yeah, we're gonna keep it going. We're gonna keep the vibes flowing. Happy birthday, guy. Happy birthday, cuz. And I got some more stories. Stay tuned.
Everybody, if you got what it takes, cause I'm Curtis Blow and I want you to know that these are the breaks. Brakes on a bus, brakes on a car, brakes to make you a superstar, brakes to win and brakes to lose, but these here brakes will rock your shoes, and these are the breaks. Break it up, break it up, break it up. Steps out with another man, that's the breaks, that's the breaks. And she runs off with him to Japan, that's the breaks, that's the breaks. And the IRS says they want to chat, that's the breaks, that's the breaks. And she can't explain why you claimed your cat, that's the breaks, that's the breaks. And Ma Bell sends you a whopping bill, that's the breaks, that's the breaks. With 18 phone calls to Brazil, that's the breaks, that's the breaks. And you borrowed money from the mob, that's the breaks. And yesterday you lost your job. Well, these are the breaks. Break it up, break it up, break it up. Sky and wave around from side to side. And if you deserve a break tonight, somebody say, alright. Say ho. You don't stop. I keep on. Somebody scream.
It's DJ Hard Hittin Harry. Half amazing. Represent that team, Haitian All-Stars.
Once again, shout out to everybody tuned in right now. DJ Hard Hittin Harry live and direct. Thank you for being here.
Haitian All-Stars.
Used to brag about it all the time. Your friends seem to think that you're so peachy keen, but my friends say neglect is on your mind. Who's right? What have you done for me lately? Ooh, yeah. What have you done for me lately? Ooh,
Once again, y'all, we still in the 80s. DJ Hard Hittin Harry. Thank you so much for being here. Happy birthday to my cousin Guy. Yeah. So one of the first clubs that Guy and I ever went to was a club called Club Eleganza. Eleganza, I believe it was in Irvington or was in Newark. I think it was in Irvington. Definitely borderline Newark, Irvington. And that was one of the first clubs that Guy and I actually went to. Club Eleganza. And these are the songs that we listened to on the radio. But we heard them loud in the club. You know what I mean? So we finally got a chance to hear these joints loud and outside. Loud! And our minds were blown. I mean, big speakers, you know what I'm saying? And eventually we started making it to other clubs, you know, like Club Sensations, Club Zanzibar in Newark, Jersey. And then we went over to the city. And then we went to Roseland. We started going to Roseland. That's right, Guy. I'm taking it there. I'm taking it there, Guy. Let's go. Shout out to everybody that knows about the Club Roseland. Guy was my early club partner. Like, straight up and down, straight up and down. I experienced my first clubs with Guy. So that's how special he is to me. Happy birthday, Guy. Understand.
We laugh and cry as lovers will, and howl at many moons. Said the waiter as he wrote the bill, please return the spoons. As hand in hand we wander on through life's a wondrous maze. Said Robin Hood to Little John, there must be other ways. Saying welcome, pleased to meet you. Pleased to meet you.
You were working as a waitress in a cocktail bar. When I met you, I picked you out, I shook you up and turned you around, turned you into someone new. Now 5 years later on, you've got the world at your feet. Success has been so easy for you, but don't forget it's me who put.
Shout out to DJ Tony Martin, Anthony Martin, Martin Anthony. Shout out to the Anthonys.
Don't you want me? You know
Tony Martin, salute.
it when I hear that you won't see me. Don't you want me?
Shout out to Joe Calendar.
You know I don't believe you when you say that you don't need me. It's what you like to find. You think you change your mind? You better change it back or we will both be sorry. Don't you want me, baby? Don't you want me? Oh, don't you want me, baby? Don't you want me?
Blazing the ones and twos. I bring that heat. It's DJ Hardhead Harry in the mix. I'll make it hot. YNBS Haitian All Stars. Represent that team, Haitian All Stars.
You treat me bad, I feel
Once again, y'all welcome. Birthday celebration for my cousin Guy. The Midday Mixtape presents a Libra celebration.
I know I owe you so much, but can't I pay you? With just one touch, and girl, I know you care. I'll never love another. To that, I swear.
DJ Hard Hittin Harry. The Midday Mixtape. Let's go. Shout out to Selena. What up, say? Shout out to the entire children. Nadia. Guy Paul. Let's go.
It would be
in the ones and twos. I bring that heat. It's DJ Hardhead Harry in the mix. I make it hot. YNBS Haitian All Stars.
Come on.
Once again, y'all, happy birthday, Guy. Guy and I are huge Police and Sting fans, so let's catch a vibe. Let's get into the zone, all right? Catch a vibe.
Giant steps are what you take, walking on the moon. I hope my leg don't break, walking on the moon. We could walk forever, walking on the moon. We could be together, walking on the moon.
birthday, Guy.
They subjugate the meek, but it's the rhetoric of failure.
Let's go.
We are spirits in the material world. Our spirits in the material world. Our spirits in the material world. Our spirits in the material
Blazing the ones and twos. I bring that heat. It's DJ
I've tried before to tell her of the feelings I have for her in my heart. Every time that I come near her, I just lose my nerve as I've done from the start. Every little thing she does is magic. Everything she do just turn me on. Even though my life before was tragic, now I know my love for her goes on. I have to tell a story of 1,000 rainy days since we first met.
Thank you so much for being here, y'all. DJ Hard Hittin' Harry. Birthday celebration for my cousin Guy and all my Libras. Special edition, the Midday Mixtape.
I resolved to call her up 1,000 times a day and ask her if she'll marry me some old-fashioned way. But my silent fears have gripped me long before I reach the phone. Long before my tongue has stripped me, must I always be her? Every little thing she does is magic. Everything she do just turn me on. Even though my love before was tragic, now I know my love for her goes on. Every little thing she does is magic. Everything she do just turn me on. Even though my love before was tragic, now I know my love for her goes on.
Yeah. The Midday Mixtape. DJ Hard Hittin' Harry. Special tribute to my cousin Guy. Happy birthday. Now listen. Like I told you, we're huge Police fans. And the vocalist, of course, Sting. So in 1985, he came out with an album, solo album, featuring all black musicians. That's right, all black musicians. And let me tell you, man, we played that album out. You hear me? So let's get into this vibe. This is from the Dream of the Blue Turtles. Happy birthday, Guy. Let's vibe. Here we go.
If you need somebody, call my name.
1985.
If you want someone, you can do the same. If you want to keep something precious, you gotta lock it up and throw away the keys. You want to hold on to your possession, don't even think about it. If you love somebody, if you love someone, if you love somebody, if you love someone, set them free. 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 If it's a mirror you want, just look into my eyes. Or a whipping boy, someone to despise. Or a prisoner in the dark, tied up and chained you just can't see. Or a beast in a gilded cage, that's all some people ever want to be. If you love somebody, if you love someone, if you love somebody, if you love someone, set them free. 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 Set them
I'm gonna take you to. I'm gonna give you a live version of this right here. We work the black scene. Happy birthday, guy. I gotta give you some exclusives. Let's go.
This place has changed for good.
Woo!
Your economic theory said it would.
Stay with me, y'all. Stay with me.
It's hard for us to understand. We can't give up our jobs the way we should.
Special birthday tribute to Guy, my Libra brother, my Libra cousin.
Blood has stained our cold.
Come on.
We tunnel deep inside the nation's soul. We matter more than pounds and pence. Your economic theory makes no sense. One day in a nuclear age, they may understand our rage. They build the machines that they can't control and bury the waste in a great big hole. Powers to become cheap and clean. Grimy faces were never seen. Deadly for 12,000 years. It's carbon-14. You work the black sea together. You work the black sea together.
It's DJ Hard Hittin Harry. Half man, half amazing. Represent that team, Haitian All Stars.
I don't drink coffee, I take tea, my dear. I like my toast done on one side. You can hear it in my accent when I talk. I'm an Englishman in New York. You see me walking down Fifth Avenue, a walking cane here at my side. Take it everywhere I walk. I'm an Englishman in New York. Whoa, I'm an alien. I'm a legal alien. I'm an Englishman.
Ladies and the ones and twos. I bring that heat. It's DJ Hardhead Harry in the mix. I'm making hot wine.
Once again, y'all, DJ Hardhead Harry live and direct. Once again, y'all, it's all about my cousin. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Yes. We're just moving through tunes. Not enough time. But we make time. We make time, right? We make time, right? Time waits for no one. So I'm giving my cousin Guy his flowers. Thank you for all that you've done for my spiritual upbringing.
Pleasure steal our one.
Let's go.
Drying in the color of the evening sun. Tomorrow's rain will wash the stains away. Something in our minds will always stay. Perhaps this final act was meant to clinch a lifetime's argument. But nothing comes from violence, and nothing ever could. For all us born beneath an angry star, lest we forget how fragile we are. On and on the rain will fall, like tears from a star, like tears from a star. On and on the rain will say how fragile we are, how fragile we are. Young men, soldiers, 1914, marching to countries they never seen.
I'ma let this breathe. I'ma let this breathe.
Game of charade, all for our children's crusade. Ones in the game are not victims of chance, strewn on the fields of Belgium and France. Poppies for young men, it's bitter trade. All of those young lives betrayed. The children dying would never be slaves, trapped on the line and dying in waves. The flower face down in the mud and stained in the blood of a whole generation. Corpulent generals safe behind lines, history's lessons drowned in red wine. Poppies for young men, death's bitter trade. All of those young lives betrayed. All for our children's sake.
Let's go. Happy birthday, Guy.
tortured, all of those young lives betrayed. All for our children's crusade.
I got one more after this.
Under the ruins of a walled city, crumbling towers and beams of encircled you in trenches and barbed wire.
Represent that team, Haitian All-Stars.
Under the ruins of a walled city, crumbling towers and beams of yellow lights. No flags of truce, no cries of pity. Siege guns are being pounded through the night. It took a day to build the city. We walked through its streets in the afternoon. As I returned across the fields I'd known, I recognized the walls that I'd once made. Had to stop in my tracks for fear of walking on the mines I lay. And if I built this fortress around your heart, encircled you in trenches and barbed wire, and let me build a
Hope you enjoyed this set. Happy birthday, guy. I love you. To be continued. Love you, cuz. This is from the 1987 album, Nothing Like the Sun. Sting. 1987, Nothing Like the Sun. Thank you, Devil Man. Thank you to everybody tuned in. I'm out of here.
you can't hide.